Okay, Qa'Dojo. We are back in Helgen. It's been several weeks now since we last left and came here. I decided to take some time off and do some training, essentially. So I've gotten quite a bit more powerful, at least in some respects. But unfortunately, everything else is more powerful too. Interesting. At any rate, yes, the town is complete. I will take you on a quick tour of the place. We've already been in the inn. A few people been in here. Interesting people like Sienna.
What you did in that prison when we got coursed? Let's just say, I was impressed.
Yes, you should be, because I am that good. That is the way I am. At any rate, Patsy's in here. Oh yes, also that the fella from that we rescued from the cave before Arendil whisked us away. Yeah, he has a new innkeeper. I think the dark elf. I don't know where she went to. No one's in here. The one problem about this place is it's kind of a strange hours everyone keeps. I don't think think it's because not too many people back up people helping them out. Yeah, it's one of the travelers. Random Patsy's sleeping. Yeah, so it's like a boarding house right now. Not very good rooms, but oh, I forgot where that dark elf woman went to. Yes, no one's tending the counter. Just help yourself and leave some money. Yes. At any rate, yes, I've gone into some of these buildings. Sienna and what's his face there? Bal something. Yes, he's out here selling some things. She's in there selling a few things, different armors and weapons. Nothing interesting beyond that. Again, everyone keeps strange hours. I've been here just... Yes, alchemy shop. That isn't too good. Yeah, sometimes he's open, sometimes he's not.
Are you feeling sick?
I'm probably sick once more, yes. I've done a lot of things, unfortunately. Yes, bad things. I did a lot of things around. Here, there, everywhere. Yeah, so doors are still shut, unfortunately. Mod makers don't know how to open doors, apparently. Oh yeah, someone here. What they do? I forgot. Some kind of another alchemy place. I think that was an Argonian. And then this was Marcus's wholesale stuff. You know, I never noticed that place down there. When did that come in? When did these come in? I didn't look at those two. But everything else is just really not that much else happening on here. It's just, yes, our buddies here.
I heard you can take the very soul from a dragon. Is this true? Wanandun cannot understand such things.
Well, you better wrap your mind around it, Wanandun, because it's very important. Yes. So Bisha and Joto over there. Yes, I don't remember who moved out here. I don't remember seeing these buildings here. When did they come in? Yes, I was I don't know. I guess maybe some more people moved in and I didn't even know about it. Marcus's house, his actual home, is outside. I did not know that. I didn't even know this before. I went the other direction. Yes. What else? Let's just take a look at see whose houses these are. Because I'm actually not too sure who lives in these places. I think that's the one that did the one of the alchemy shops, or the ingredient shops, or something. Yes, hello.
Yes?
No, I think that's the one. Yes, okay. So there's a bunch of people here that lived, and I wanted to show you one other thing. Just who's these houses? Empty house. Empty is empty. Apparently it's here for no reason. Maybe someone comes in here at some point. I don't know. Just take a look at the last one. I don't see any others. Should have done this during the daytime too. Open house. Doesn't even say who the heck it is. I'm not gonna go into the empty house. Oh, it's your family's house. Okay. It's the one that we saved from slavery. He got stabbed in the gut by the Almor. That poor kid. Needs some sort of a colostomy bag the rest of his life, I think. Yeah, it's not too good. But that's how the Thalmor are. I grow to dislike them more and more every day. At first I was sort of neutral. Mainly because a lot of my Khajiit friends actually served and now married a minion. But I did not know it was really this bad. That much work was done on the inside there, of the keep. And they really haven't done much else besides just fixing up a few little things, but everything else seems to be about the same. So they didn't do that. Whose house was this? Oh yeah, Sienna's house. One other thing I want to do before I leave here for good, probably. We won't be doing too much more on Helgen. Is go downstairs to kind of show you all the whole thing. I did not activate the mannequins. I think it would do that down here, but it did say something in the mod notes. If you do this and you have stuff on the mannequins to disable it, you will lose your stuff. So be careful not to do this. So let's go down. I did look at this once. It's interesting. There's Qa'Dojo's all happy. Yes, this is very, very good. There's a whole book. This is sort of the same book that Patsy gave us on how to create more trophies and stuff. Very nice. Lots of trophy cases here. Well, unfortunately, Duraz is not going to be doing much with the... They left us some complimentary scrolls, but no, Duraz is not going to mess with them right now. Lots and lots of weapon racks. I imagine the mannequins would be placed in between some of these things. And then, oh yeah, there's even one of these. You can hang that weird mask I found. Yes, I'm doing a mod review in character. Is that possible? Yes, okay. It's mainly for those that are curious, so honestly, out of character. Yeah, it's mainly for those that are curious about the Helgen Reborn mod. I think my understanding is some of the things that the book tells you that you can build, so if you bring past the materials where you can build more, and it depends upon how far you are in the main storyline for the game itself. Like, you'll actually get things from other storylines that go on these pedestals. Like, for once, I mean, for instance, I think one of the requirements is as long as you meet the Greybeards, you have access to this one. And I don't know what this one is. It's just something of Draugr, or must have been one of the other storylines we did. And whenever you find some of the stones here, they'll actually become active down here. So we've only found, I found one more off the air, kind of in between last episode and this episode. I did take some time doing things, and you can get a lot of other stuff in here too. I don't understand. You can get some more. Yeah, the Shadow Stone. There might be another one I saw. I don't remember. But it's an interesting little cavern. I think you can get some more of the trophies in here also. I missed one trophy coming in. Yeah, spider trophy. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of just show you guys Helgen Reborn. This is the player housing, and it's essentially, I mean, it's not perfect as far as mods go. I mean, like there's issues, like it's strange because like a lot of the stores, the guys won't actually be there all the time, and the stores, the shelves look a little bare, and this guy here, followers will have problems pathing up on the upper levels. I mean, outside in the outside world. I noticed he's had problems in Helgen itself in certain areas, so it's got issues, but it's pretty neat. So, okay, so now we are outside. Let's see here. We're going to have to go and try to get that word of power and speak to Commander Maro, which are both sort of in the general same direction. Far to the north, Dragon's Bridge is where Commander Maro is, and Volskag is where the word of power is. I probably would just take the Dawn wagon there from Whiterun, since it's the closest. Unfortunately, Valkyrie does not have a wagon. I was almost going to mod it, but again, yeah, I was going to mod it because there's like a mod where you can do that, but then I had actually modded Valkyrie. I thought about it. Helgen Reborn actually mods Valkyrie also. So I deleted the mod that altered Valkyrie and the Helgen Reborn one. I just didn't want to have to mess with any of that stuff. So otherwise, I'd be using that for a fast travel method. We do have one kind of really small side quest, which I said we were going to do in Markarth. So I could actually go to Markarth, and then go over land. Dragon's Bridge in Volskag. Skyg. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing it. Alright, so I think that's what we'll do. Not much on the road. Between here and there. If there's something interesting, I will be sure to tell people about it. Okay, I just wanted to come back here, kind of out of character, do a couple more comments. I'm not going to do like a habit of this now, but I did, between episodes, like I said, did a few things. I swapped some things in and out, basically, a couple mods, and one of the mods I did add was, I think it was like called Organized Bandits of Skyrim or something along those lines. And so we're going to see a lot more encounters because once you put that with that extended encounters, I was mentioning to you a few episodes back about some of the stuff I added. It's going to add a lot more danger to the roads, a lot more, because I've been playtesting it with him and another character, and yeah, I mean, you'll get large groups, and some of the dudes are like really brutal. I mean, yeah, so if it's a problem though, because sometimes I was getting some really bad lag spikes, which is sort of why when I was making some of those adjustments to the town, I was going to start using some town improvement mods, but I was getting a pretty big frame per second hit on the visuals, so I ended up taking them out. They were easy to remove, and so are these are pretty easy to remove. There's nothing really intrusive in them. Compared to some of the other ones I probably removed, I probably shouldn't have, but particularly like the Frostfall and those, I think the removal of those may have screwed up a few things, but we're doing okay, so as far as that goes. And I might as well go over, and I'm thinking about it, some of the things I have been doing. I have trained him a lot, did some power leveling on a few things of his, and that's why you'll notice skill wise he's level 29. I even have a leftover perk because I'm saving it. What I did was I had to make an executive decision here about sneak and so you have yourself, when you're doing a character build, you have yourself spread out too thin sometimes, and you got to make some cuts. Now, if you remember, we had one perk in stealth, otherwise I would have left it if I had no perks in stealth, but because I had one in there, I just basically did a power leveling session, made it to legendary, and then reset the skill, and took that one perk that I had there out. Unfortunately, that's actually going to make everything way more difficult for Duraz because he has no armor on. That upped everyone's level in-game, but Duraz really got nothing out of it himself other than a few perks. And they're not big. I mean, they're not. I'm making a decision here. I mean, the only way to survive in an unarmed, kind of unarmored build is really you actually have to buff yourself heavily with all the crafting skills. So alchemy, we were doing that, and I have added some more points to them. Unfortunately, alchemy is extremely difficult to level up unless you have certain specific ingredients, which are kind of a pain to get. Let's just face it. I could power level them if I had those. Hard to get ingredients. So, enchanting, yes, I have done a lot of work on it, and it's doable getting it up there pretty high. So, I'm probably going to forego this little line here, the Soul Squeezer and the Soul Siphon. No point in getting it. I'm definitely aiming for extra effect at 100 though. And so I basically got everything there except for this one more and then that one. I'm going to start going into smithing. I really wasn't originally going to do that with the character, but I'm going to. And the reason why, I mean, I got rid of sneak, and we're not going to do any sneaking at all anymore. But I'm not going to probably put any more perks in the. There's like no point in putting any more perks, except for maybe in Juggernaut here, for the heavy armor. But I am going to have him start wearing the heavy boots, which he is wearing now. So that's a bit of a change. I may put some more points into the archer. I think I put 1 in the overdraw. And just a couple more, 1 or 2 more perks maybe along the way, but that's it. So I have to force myself mainly to put the perks into the the like smithing, because that's still very low level. I'll do 3 in experimenter, and that, and probably the rest for the alchemy. That's 5. Alteration, I'm probably gonna go way out, but the thing is, the only problem is this one here. I would like to put them in this, but I'd have to go completely without the gloves or the boots, which would make it kind of pointless to have even put anything in the heavy armor at all. So, I mean, just gonna have to live without those particular perks. So smithing, I gotta go a long ways in this. Obviously, I haven't really started it yet. What I'm doing is buying iron and iron ore. And so I'm probably going to go the route of towards dragon smithing on the heavy side, so that at least I can amplify the armors, as well as get this particular one right here. Arcane smith and all these, and then dragon smithing be the last one. So basically going the heavy route over there. And that's the character build. Yay. Okay, so, yeah. So, sorry for making this a non-immersive episode, peoples. But, yeah, it sort of felt like I owed it to you guys to explain the changes that were made, so you're not, like, wondering why this and that changed and why things are more difficult for Duraz. He's going to have a difficult time of it because, I mean, he's going to become extremely reliant, because when I run into these bandit groups, from the larger groups, I'm going to suck up and use most of my freaking potions in a lot of these encounters, because they are very brutal. So I'm going to actually need potions that are obviously better for him. They're going to heal him for a heck of a lot more than he's been healed for the ones he was making. So yeah, alright, I am going to cut out here and make my way. I think we're going to go the Markarth route. And the rest of the episode will probably be from Markarth, finishing that quest there. So sorry for breaking the immersion. Going back into character. Anyone tell me what the heck that thing is? I just had to come back. Someone on some kind of ghost horse. That might have been from one of these mods. I don't know. Come on, catch up. Oh, you know what I could do? I added like Apocalypse Magic of Skyrim or something like that. It adds a whole bunch of interesting new spells. And I picked up a few of them. So this long stride one here is an alteration one. Unfortunately, it's not going to... You run quicker when you're channeling it. Of course, it's going to probably use up a lot of it. What is that? It's like a headless horseman. Is that in the game normally? Is that from a mod? I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, sorry. But it's a neat, some of these new magic abilities are really cool. So long stride channels, that's a whee. I don't actually make it better too. I don't know. All right, off the Markarth.
Need a ride?
Yes, sir.
Where do you want to go?
I guess Markarth. I have some business to finish up there.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yes, okay. Qa'Dojo. Oh, there you are. Okay, I was wondering where you were, Qa'Dojo. I was running very fast.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Riften from old Rorikstead.
Oh, wow. Another wonderful journey on the extremely uncomfortable wagon. But, at any rate, these things here, rock legs are health potion. So I'm gonna make... I know Markarth has a lot of them in the area. So, yes, I think we'll go on foot to Dragon's Bridge from here. Now, the person I needed to see, who was that exactly? What is it? I thought I had it in here. There it is, duh. Kleppr! Kleppr, where the hell is Kleppr? I don't know any Kleppr. I haven't been here in like almost a year now. Qa'Dojo?
Along with my dogs.
Well, what am I supposed to do? Never leave the house? You want that ending?
you're closing this stall, and that's final.
You want to give up now, out of fear? Is that what we're going to teach our daughter?
It is a great honor to join a temple
The
and to
bloodiest
devote
beef in the
yourself
reach.
to
We're not fighting,
service.
we're just...
You should not worry about this child, Sybil, or her family.
Sable, who the heck? He talking about her daughter? I don't know. He's talking about her
It'll
daughter
look
and
so
leaving.
good. Are you feeling all right?
Oh yes, I forgot. I'm still sick, Qa'Dojo. Yes. Alright, now who is
Wanna
this
cut the venison
Kleppr?
or mutton?
It is no surprise the Forsworn rely on Boethia. When strength fails, subterfuge is a tool that allows the oppressed to achieve a balance.
Well, you are all full of surprises today, aren't you? I mean, what is this? Look at this, a freaking military operation going on in town, too. Can't remember if this is
Redguard craftsmanship in every
Stonecloak
piece.
territory? What is this? Maybe Stonecloak territory. I remember
They
this
say
scene.
there are two prisons in Markarth, the mine and the Warrens.
But you are like really full of advice today and helpful comments. Have you been here? You must have been here. Alright, well, whatever.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink
Uh,
and
who's-
clean rooms.
Looking for something in Kleppr. Can't see who you are. Ah, you are Kleppr. Alright, I could talk to you around the front though. Seems disrespectful to talk.
Many of the locals
Hey.
here
This is the
ask
Silverblood
how
Inn.
best to pass
I'll
the
let you
time.
figure out who owns it by
I tell
yourself.
them to treasure
I imagine
every
you.
moment,
I think
for
I said
each
that
second
before.
is the
Hey, are you
first and
Kleppr? Because I
last
have a
of its
purchase
kind.
agreement from you. Someone gave it to me. I don't even remember how long ago this was, but sorry, I got here a little late.
Ah, Boley finally got someone out here.
Sorry.
Well, it's about time. I've been waiting for weeks. Well, thank you for bringing it, I suppose. Have a good day.
You forgetting something?
What? Oh, how could I have possibly forgotten? Your reward, of course. Of course. Here you are. So sorry about that.
He pays me with ingots. Alright. It's a bit weird, but, alright.
Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
I suppose now that we're trying to learn how to do a little bit of smithing, I guess it's not too bad, huh? The ingots might be useful. Alright, let's go. What's that noise? Alright, well I guess we're heading out then, Qa'Dojo.